What if it's not the way you thought it would be? Not the way you saw it would be, but in actuality, a thin line separating you from now and eternity. When they forecast peace and safety and sunny blue skies, then the Son of Man appears seated in his glory in the sky. Question: would you still act the same foolish ways you do today? Or would you spend more time to fast and pray? Who is this wise and faithful servant when the master cometh, find him work it, winning souls for the kingdom, ensuring that he himself is numbered with them, and not the lost looking in trying to kill them? Watchmen, why don't you wake up and blow your trumpets? Because an inexperienced one is standing by. And if you fail to warn them, then their blood will be upon your shoulders when they die. This is a serious question for this last generation. Understanding where we are should wake us up from out of being complacent. Like the 5 wise virgins who had slumbered and slept, if it had not been for the midnight cry, they all would have been rejected. But they made all effort to redeem the times which they once neglected. You see, these 10 virgins are a representation of God's last day church, as described in Revelation chapter 12 and 1st verse. All 10 of them were claiming to know the truth, yet 5 were wise, and the other 5, well, the foolish group. In 1844, we thought Christ was at the door. Many sold their stores and vowed to sin no more, but when the clock struck 12 and the Lord delayed, many walked no more with the Lord that day. But the midnight cry was sounded, and in 1863, God's remnant church was founded. Watchmen, why don't you wake up and blow your trumpets? Because an inexperienced one is standing by. And if you fail to warn them, then their blood will be upon your shoulders when they die. But, oh, how the sentiments have changed in these last days. How the scoffers have multiplied with the master's delay. And like the dragon with many heads, they hate the church's guts and desire nothing more than to grind it into dust. So, they have infiltrated the sacrificial system, and foundational doctrines are now being replaced by man-made wisdom. No wonder the church is being lullabied to sleep. Bright lights are beginning to dim. Bright lights are beginning to cease, and it's becoming too dark to see. But through the gross darkness and spiritual decay, God's true children will start to awake. And through the turmoils and confusion all around, you'll hear God's faithful watchmen make their midnight sounds. Watchmen, watchmen, why don't you wake up and blow your trumpets? You know what? I don't think you heard me. Watchmen, watchwomen, why don't you wake up and blow your trumpets? Because an inexperienced one is standing by. And if you fail to warn them, I said if you fail to warn them, then their blood will be upon your shoulders when they die. The time is now, church. So wake up and watchmen, blow your trumpet now, or we will perish if you do not wake this sleeping church. Watchmen, blow your trumpet now, or we will perish if you do not make your midnight cry. Do you not know that the time is now for you to make your midnight sound? The time is now. So wake up, and warn them. God bless you.